And I'm mad with me. I'm not mad at men. I'm not mad at my life. I'm mad at me because I don't know how to fix me. I don't know how to.
Listen, if this is your first time watching my video, or if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, take a second, go down below, subscribe to the channel, support the movement. I appreciate that. Young living every day, giving it to you uncut straight. Now today's video, y'all, man, it's about a woman, you know what I'm saying, that hit the walls at 36 years old, man, and it took for, Kevin Samuels to make her realize it, But let's dive into that, y'all.
Truth about it is, y'all, I'm hurting y'all because I want to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough, and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with. The problem is, and I'm not crying, y'all, because I'm sad. I'm crying, y'all, because it's like a release right now. But the problem for me, y'all, is that all the relationships that I had with men were not about love. It was about survival for me. I know how to fuck. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to seduce a man. I do not know how to love a man. And then,
Heard what you just said, y'all. She know how to cook. She know how to clean. She know how to give a man good encounters, but she don't know how to love a man. That's because she never had that father figure example in her life to show her what a true meaning of love is and how that man loves the woman and lead the woman. She don't have that. And then you get a combination of all these different guys that these women deal with. See, when they rack up this body count that's extremely high full of guys, then they become depressed. Then they lose their ability to pair bond and they start messing with them mentally. And there's a lot of emotional damage that's, being put inside of that. So that's what happens in those scenarios right there. And that's what's going on right now. She don't know how to love a man. So if a woman don't know how to give a man what he wants and what he's looking for, then she won't be able to retain him. This is the after effect of emotional damage from multiple different guys. This is what happens when women go out and be promiscuous. But let's continue.
to have a son, because of those choices that I was making, y'all, and I got pregnant really, really fast. I got pregnant within 90 days of knowing my baby daddy. And we don't talk about this shit because it's embarrassing and it hurts. It's
emotional damage.
See? Got pregnant in 90 days. No vetting, actually getting to know the guy, seeing his background, what family he grew up around. Do he have a mother and father in his life? What's his social circle like? Do he have a career? You know what I'm saying? What he like to do? Do we have any vices? All these different things as far as vetting the guy to see. She didn't do any of these guys. She didn't do any of these things. And she went with what made her feel good versus logically what made sense long term. And these are the after effects: depression, anxiety, emotional damage, man. Mental damage.
fucking hurts. And I'm mad with me. I'm not mad at men. I'm not mad at my life. I'm mad at me because I don't know how to fix me. I don't know how to fix it. That's accountability.
That is. And the crazy thing about it is everything that she's feeling right now is something that a lot of women feel. But to deflect, and so they don't feel it, they'll lie and tell themselves that, a whole bunch of guys want them and they can be in a relationship anytime they want to, or hot girl summer. They try to look at it as being fun. They use it as a fun mechanism because they know that no man takes them serious. So it's like, okay, if she going from man to man and she don't know how to retain these guys, then it becomes a promiscuous thing. So instead of saying that she's promiscuous, she'd rather just say that she's having fun because it feels better to say that. See, it hurts them to be telling the truth. And this is why it hurting her, because for the first time in 36 years of her life, she had to be accountable for her actions. Now she's facing reality. But the problem is, it's late, man. This is something that women are supposed to know early on. Continue.
the shit that hurts. Is realizing that, hey, I got some shit with me that I don't know how to fucking fix. And in turn, because I don't know how to fix that shit, I'm fucking up other people around me. That's accountability. That's the shit that we don't put on social media.
You know what though? I gotta be real. She not lying. She not lying at all. That is the stuff that they don't post on social media. You know, it's all about the turn up, the fun, the twerking, finessing guys and laughing. They don't post stuff like this. This is called accountability. And this is what I'm about, women being accountable. But I hate to see it later on when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? After they hit the wall. I want to see women be accountable at an earlier age when they're in the peak of their prime. And this is where a lot of young girls who's going out displaying bad girl behavior, this is the same reality that they're going to face later on in life. We're going to dive into the next one. Now, look what it says. When you're 36 and realize them hot girl years didn't get you shit but felonies and a baby. You're still trying to recoup losses because you didn't build a career or go the good girl route, and now you're overweight, a single mother, and depressed. I messed up. And I didn't play the music, y'all, because I don't want to get no copyrights for it. She had some music playing. But see, that's what I'm saying. You know, these regrets and all of these things is finally coming back to her, and it's hitting her extremely hard. And that's a hard reality to face. Let's get into the next one.
First off, let me just say thank y'all. It was a lot of support from the men, and I'm not a pick me, but fellas, I do have to agree with Kevin Samuels because it hit me yesterday.
I ain't gonna lie, at 36 years old with kids and overweight, you need to become a pygmy because that's you don't have much negotiating power. So pygmy need to be on your resume right now. You should be putting yourself in the best position, losing weight, working on your mind, you know, your emotional stability, and you know, getting in that gym, getting it all the way together, doing whatever it is you need to do, getting some you know, some life coach that can help you become a more attractive woman so that you can at least get somebody. Because at this point, you don't have no negotiating power. But let's continue.
What he was talking about. And even though y'all, I didn't like how Kevin was talking to women, and at first I was like, what you mean what I bring to the table? I am the table. No, you're not. No.
And see, what happens in those situations is they go off the way that men say things versus what's actually being said. Women are really, really big on tone and how you say things. Because if you say something to them and it trigger them, if you deliver it in a way that they don't like it, they'll miss the whole message. And then all they hear, that one thing they hear, they trigger, then everything else just get removed. That's just how it goes with them.
You're not. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I have to be honest with myself, y'all. And accountability.
Facts.
And it hurts. It hurts being
Facts.
honest with yourself, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. This is not a pity page, y'all. But accountability hurts. And I know that's the first step. And I realized last night, y'all, I just had a moment. And I'm not one of those people that be crying for the camera and stuff, y'all. But I just had a moment. And I was like, bitch, you fucked up.
And what did she say? Kevin Samuel was right. Notice she said kind of right, you know, instead of saying he was right. Well, recipes to Kevin Samuels. But see, you see what I'm saying? It's now starting to hit her. That moment, like I said, that moment come when them walls start closing, they hear them doors locking, and then they get real. That's when reality strike. Because they've been living in the, you know, Disney fairy tale or fantasy the whole time. Yeah, man. And like I said, y'all, it's hard for them to have to deal with these realities because a lot of these girls know, but they act like they don't because it just hurt too much to have to face it.
Let me say this, y'all. When I said I'm not the table, do not be confused, okay? Not meaning, y'all, that like I can't get a man, that a man wouldn't want me or something like that, y'all. When I said I'm not the table,
Not the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
like I realized, y'all, that's why I was crying yesterday because it's like, what could I offer a man? Genuinely, I'm talking about take looks, take coochie, take a body, take all that stuff off the table. And at the end of the day, what could I offer, man? I don't have nothing for you, baby. I really don't. I got trauma. I got motherfucking issues. I got mental health issues. I got a kid. I got some motherfucking debt.
Emotional damage.
I don't have nothing to offer you.
Now, that right there, that is called reality. That's some accountability. I can't lie. That's some hell of some accountability. But like I said before, y'all, early in the video, the problem is that, you know, that she realized it too late. You know, like she said, I got mental issues. I got debt. I got kids. I'm overweight. These is all accountabilities. And she said outside of her looks, cooking, and encounters, she said, what do I have to offer? And then she named all of the bad things that's on her trait. Most women probably won't never or have never even got to this point to where she is. That's accountability right there. The problem is, like I said, women need to realize this early on when they're in the peak. It takes for them to hit the wall to finally realize this. And she said it's not like she can't get men. What she's trying to say is she can't attract the kind of men that she would want to be with. She can get men, but it's just the icy blue pill beta saps or men that she don't find attractive, who she wouldn't take serious. Those are the men that's available now at 36. The kind of man that she wants not going to take on that baggage. And that's what she's specifically talking about.
And who want that? Nobody. Because it's the same shit we be saying we don't want from men, right? And so, y'all, for me, I can't speak on other women. I can't speak on other men. This is not a relationship page. This is just therapy for me to be able to be vulnerable and share shit with people unedited. Because when I was making curated content in my nice ass apartment with my makeup and filters and all that shit, nobody was engaging. Oh, it's just another cute girl. She ain't fucking a rapper. She ain't on the shade room. Pass. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So when I say I'm not the table, because I'm not. I'm just not. And to be honest with you, y'all, I'm not good at being in a relationship because a bitch like me just know how to use and manipulate men because I've been operating in survival for a very, very long time. And men taught me at a very young age that my body equaled survival, that I could use what I got to get what I want.
She don't know how to be with a man because all she know is survivor tactics. And that's another thing, guys. You got to realize is some women that are really good at manipulating guys and getting what they want if you don't understand women nature. She's telling you right in front of your face. And when they say survivor tactics, these are women who understand how to manipulate guys and they're operating from survival mode. So they're willing to go extremely low to wheel you in, and they can see certain ways to finagle their way in your life that you can't see because you're not operating from survivor mode. See, when you're on a straight path and you got a narrow mind and you never came from that life, you're not in survival mode, you're not going to have the ability to think about doing certain things that this person would. And this is what, can lead you in a position. If you don't understand these women, like I just said, then this is when, they operate survival mode on you, pull manipulating tactics on you, and then they finesse you out of money. So, man, let's continue.
I'm not blaming men for that because that's the route I chose because it was way easier than to go to college and sit there for 4 years and fucking stress. And now I'm like, well, damn, bitch, I'm older now. I'm a little heavier now.
See what she said? It was a lot easier for her to monetize off of her sex than it would be to go to college and actually get an education. And the thing is, a lot of these young girls do the exact same thing nowadays. It's a lot easier for them to go do stripping or do P-Star, be a P-Star, or do OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Learning, it's fast money, and they don't have to go to school. They don't have to grind. They don't have to put in a whole bunch of work to get in that position. Hey, say she's physically attractive, she meet the requirements, boom, she can get in there, start stripping, build herself up, and start making fast cash. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of women take the easy route out, but long-term effects is not being able to get the man you want because that beauty don't last forever. So it's only on so long you could be on OnlyFans. It's only so long before you can do stripping, before that back and the knees go out. You see what I'm saying? It's only so long before you can be a P-star and nobody want to see you like that no more. That beauty has a shelf life on it. And a lot of them don't understand when it's going to be over for them. When that shelf life come to collect. Father time come to collect with that beauty. They think it's always going to be like that forever until it actually happened to them. I stand on what I say, man. Passport, traveling. Because you see in the States, man, women are delusional. They're entitled. And they don't know the truth until they hit the wall like this woman. That's too late. 36 years old, she overweight with kids. That's too late. But like I say, y'all, listen, man. That's all I got to say about that one. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers. When I get monetized, I can give y'all more. The more y'all give me, the more I can give y'all. That's all I got to say about that. Listen, y'all, don't hate women. Just become the best version of yourself. Get your body on point. Get your mind on point. Get your money on point. Get you a passport. Travel the world and explore. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake. This is real rap, no cap. Bust it down like